And now it's Ziyech. Mo Salah with a big chance. And Mo Salah with the goal. This is why we paid the big bucks to bring Mo Salah from Liverpool. Timo Werner back to Ziyech. Oh, this could be the chance. This could be the chance. Hakim Ziyech. Let's go. At the death, we've won it against Man City. So this is it, the season finale of the Chelsea Career Mode series. This is episode number 15. And we're going to end off the season with a final as we take on Antonio Conte's Inter Milan in the Europa League final. From literally the start of the competition, Chelsea have been favourites to win this because of how big the club is and the players they've got. And here we are in the final, meeting expectations, but can we get past the final hurdle and beat Inter Milan? Let's hope so. So in today's episode, we're going to be having much more than just the Europa League final. We'll be taking a look at the detailed stats of all our players. We'll have an end of season awards ceremony, which I know you guys really enjoy, and we'll build towards the next season. So if you guys have enjoyed our journey with Chelsea so far, I'd really appreciate a like on the video. That helps the channel grow. Subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get this one underway. It's now time for a press conference and the final one for this season. If you guys want to see your questions being answered for next season, drop them down in the comments section below. First one of the day. What are your thoughts on Ruben Loftus-Cheek as he's Kante's temporary replacement? So, in the absence of N'Golo Kante because of his injury, Loftus-Cheek has done a pretty commendable job. We've got to give him credit where credit's due. Don't get me wrong, N'Golo Kante is just so good in that position. He gives us a lot of stability, the work rate, the energy. But Loftus-Cheek has done really well. And honestly, he's going to be a big part of my team in the future, I guess, from the bench or even as a starter, because I really enjoyed using him these last few weeks in the absence of Kante. But now that Kante is back, I think we're going to go back to having Kante, Kovacic and Ziyech in that midfield because it just works. But Loftus-Cheek, I feel, is going to be a great squad depth option for the club. He's been really good in the absence of Kante, so no complaints from me whatsoever. I'm impressed with him, in fact. Next up, and this is an interesting question. Since you're playing with traditional wingers, how about you have your fullbacks on mixed attack and underlapping runs? That is a good shout, but the thing is, we don't really play with traditional wingers. Our wingers are still the modern day wingers like, Pulisic and Salah, who love to cut inside and shoot. They aren't the kind of players who go wide and cross it in. So we do still play with modern wingers, in my opinion. So having Hakimi and Chilwell coming in narrow will create a lot of space out wide, which teams can exploit. So for this moment, I still have, my left backs and right backs on overlap, especially Hakimi, who's on balanced attack as well. Ben Chilwell, I'd rather have him, stay back while attacking and helping out the team defensively because he's a bit slow compared to Hakimi. So I'm pretty happy with my setup at the moment, having Hakimi to make overlapping runs when Salah cuts inside. I think the setup works really well, but that's a good shout. If we actually had like a left-footed player on the left and a right-footed player on the right, I would have definitely had, a mixed attack and underlapping runs option on my fullbacks. But for now, pretty happy with my tactical setup, and we're going to be keeping things as is. Next up, what will be the way that you'll be playing against Inter in the Europa League final? This is the only final that you'll be playing this season. Yep, you're right. This is our only shot at a trophy this season. We couldn't do it in the Premier League or the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup, so this is it. And I really want to win this trophy and add this one to our trophy cabinet as we're up against Inter in the final. It's going to be a difficult game, but I want to stick to my strengths. I want to be good on the ball, really precise on the counter-attack using our pace. We've got players and game changers like Mo Salah and Timo Werner. We're going to rely on them. We're going to be on the front foot in this one against Inter. I'm not going to be playing defensive at all. We're going to go for it. But with that press conference done, let's move on. So it is Mo Salah who picks up the Player of the Episode award, and can't say I'm surprised. The last few episodes, in fact, ever since he made the move from Liverpool to Chelsea, he's been something special for me. Like the goals he's scoring and the sheer number of dribbles and all he completes, it's just crazy. He's a phenomenal player, and no wonder he picks up another Player of the Episode award. Okay, quick talk about next season. I've seen so many comments asking me to get new kits and all that sort of stuff for next season, and happy to announce we're going to be getting all that sorted for season 2, so stay tuned for that. And also, I'm working on getting the realism mod that FIFA makes involved in this series for season 2, and I'm sure you guys will appreciate that because it has some tremendously good features. So yeah, stay tuned for season 2 because it's going to be a lot of fun with the realism mod, new kits and all that sort of stuff. It's now time for the big game, Chelsea versus Inter Milan. We're up against former Chelsea boss Antonio Conte in this final. It's going to be a tremendous game. Let's see how Inter Milan made it to this final. They knocked out Borussia Dortmund. They deserve credit for that. In the quarterfinals, they got past La Real. In the round of 16, they managed to get the better of Porto. And in the round of 32, who did they knock out? Let's find out. They knocked out Galatasaray. So they've had some fairly difficult games making it their way to, of course, this final. So it's going to be a tricky one. We're going for that trophy. Analyzing how Inter did domestically in the Serie A, and well, they've had a good season, finishing second with 99 points. If not for Juventus having an outrageous season with 109 points, Inter would have won, of course, the Serie A. So fair enough, Inter 99 points. They're not going to be an easy team whatsoever. This final is going to be an electric affair. A lot of you guys have been asking me to check on my previous club, Bayer Leverkusen, the team we managed in Germany, how they're doing in the Champions League and all that. We'll take a quick look at all of that sort of stuff after we're done with this final. How is Mason Mount one of our top scorers in the Europa League? That's a bit crazy. He's got 8 goals so far in the competition. But it seems like Mauro Icardi and Lukaku are going to be the players we've got to be careful of. This final is going to be a tricky affair, I'm not going to lie. We need our big players to step up. This Europa League final between Chelsea and Inter Milan is going to be held in Seville at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. And this is how I've got my team set up. I've had to make some really big decisions. I wasn't sure if I was going to start N'Golo Kante, but you know what? It's the final game of the season. What are we saving him for? We're going to go with Kante. The best players need to be playing this game, and that's why Kante is in there. We've got Salah, Werner, Pulisic, all of them starting. Ziyech as well also. We got to make N'Golo Kante our captain. He has been our captain from the start. He's going to be our captain for the rest of season as well. Rudiger and Christensen, another interesting choice because I'm not too convinced with Zuma. We've got Hakimi, Ben Chilwell, and Kepa in goal. That is our team. Chelsea versus Inter Milan. Let's go out there and secure the trophy. Last season it was the Champions League final. This season it's the Europa League final. A final is a final regardless, and we're going to be at 100% trying to beat this Inter Milan side. I'm already seeing some really top players in their team. Of course, it's a Conte managed side. They're going to have a good team. So that's the Inter Milan team we're facing. Eriksen, Lukaku, Icardi, Awad playing as a left midfielder, Carlos Soler. They're lacking a bit of pace if I'm being honest. Eriksen, N'Golo and Jorginho in that CDM role is certainly interesting. Look at that backline of Godin, Skriniar and De Vrij. Inter Milan have a very good defensive side, but on terms of like pace, I think we can get at them because they are severely lacking in that department. Inter Milan are off to a fantastic start as N'Golo gets past my defense, goes for goal. An early save coming from Kepa. That'll certainly do wonders for his confidence, but yeah, we can't allow Inter Milan to get past our defenders so easily. N'Golo literally just walked past him. We could maybe hit them on the counter-attack here, and here goes Mo Salah, and this is where we can absolutely destroy opponents. Mo Salah bringing the ball inside. Still Mo Salah. Look at the space he's got to work with. Mo Salah has literally just walked past the Inter defense and has made it 1-0. This is what happens when you play a 3 at the back formation against top-class wingers, because we can just rip teams apart when it's a 1v1 situation. Like, look at this. It's too easy. And also, look at how well Werner dragged that defender wide. It was just brilliant movement from Timo Werner. And then Mo Salah just had acres of space to cause an impact. And well, that he did. It's now 1-0 against Inter. A big goal for us in this final. An early lead. And we've got the advantage. Kovacic, it's now all about keeping possession and controlling this game. Oh, what a ball that is for Timo Werner. Can he score though? He gets the volley off, but a big save from Handanovic. He had a couple of defenders harassing him there, and that's why couldn't really get the shot off properly. But what a pass from Ziyech on his weaker right foot. Hakim Ziyech opening up some space as well. Strikes it really well. Big save again from Handanovic. So far, it's been all Chelsea. Inter Milan are struggling to do anything against us, which is what you love to see. Another great attempt from us. I mean, we've got to take our chances because I don't want to be conceding a stupid goal in the second half. We need to, double up our advantage as soon as possible while we're on the front foot. Mauro Icardi on the ball right now. Looks to play Lukaku in behind, who controls it well. Christensen read that one brilliantly against the former Chelsea player. Didn't allow him any sort of space to work with. Brilliant defending there. And now we could hit them on the counter. Yes, Pulisic looking for N'Golo Kante, who's just recovered from his injury. Kante tries to feed Ziyech, but Godin with the interception. Also, Kante seems fit as ever. No problems with the injury whatsoever. I think he's going to last the 90 minutes by the looks of it. Another set piece, but this time I'm going to take it short. It's now Hakim Ziyech. Or fake shot to beat one. Still Ziyech. Puts in a great cross. Nobody's attacking it. That would have been a simple chance if just anybody would have attacked it. We could have doubled up our advantage there. That's frustrating. First half done, and it's been a very interesting game where Inter have kept more possession than us but have done nothing with it. They've basically done just sideways passing. Well, we've been really precise on the counter-attack. I think it's because Inter are playing without wingers. And when you've got players like Lukaku and Icardi up top, you've got to give them service. And without wingers, who's going to give them service? So they've struggled. Everything seems to be going in our favor. Let's wrap the game up in the second half. Aouar once again on the attack. As good as the player Aouar is, I feel like he's being wasted on the left side for this Inter team. Now that I've said that, he's probably going to score, am I right? Here's Aouar on the ball. Getting in behind, looks for the ball inside, and they actually almost scored from there. Icardi with a big chance there. Thankfully, Kepa stepped up. And to think we were looking to sell Kepa. He's really turned things around here in his Chelsea career, which I'm really happy about. And well, I see Hakimi making a good run. And here we go on the counter-attack now. Hakimi, cross to Kovacic on the volley. Oh my god, that would have been goal of the season. 100%. Brilliant football. What a cross from Hakimi. But Kovacic with his weaker left foot couldn't really get that one on target. That's tough. Here's Diego Godin. Long ball approach to Carlos Soler, which has actually worked. We've recovered well. And that should be a simple touch for Riga. There you go. Defensively, we've been on point all season long. And that continues even in this Europa League final. With that, Pulisic with his pace attacking the Inter defense. Looking for a cross for Hakim Ziyech. Controls it brilliantly. Goes for goal. Nah, another chance gone. That first touch from Hakim Ziyech was special. The finish was, yeah, we should not be talking about that. It was awful, but yeah. Here we go once again on the attack. Salah moving inwards. Does really well. Looks for Pulisic. Now it is Hakim Ziyech. Finds Werner. Has to be a goal for Timo Werner. De Vrij keeping Inter Milan alive. How many chances do we need to make it 2-0, man? Because we've had plenty of them and we've been bottling ever since we took the early lead from Mo Salah's goal. These missed chances, man. If they come back and haunt us, I'll be ruining them, honestly. Uh-oh, chance for Lukaku. Just what I feared. Just what I feared. Those missed chances have come back to haunt us, as I just said and talked about it. It's Christian Eriksen with the equaliser. Romelu Lukaku links up really well with Eriksen, and the Danishman puts that one in the back of the net. And with that, Inter Milan have salvaged something in 90 minutes. And by the looks of it, this game is going to go to extra time. So frustrating to concede so late on, especially when you've had an ample amount of opportunities to win this game. Frustrating. And now there's the possibility of penalties as well, which I'm not looking forward to. We can do it, guys. I think we can do it. Maybe later on, as Inter Milan seem to be a bit exposed. Chance for Ziyech. Now again, good defending from Inter as they survive conceding from that attack. I think time is up. I think this game is going to go to extra time. Or maybe not, as here's Hakim Ziyech with a chance. Looks for Werner. Is he onside? Werner goes for goal. Rebound. No way Handanovic has saved that. Oh my god. That was our chance to win the trophy. How is Handanovic saving that? I have no idea. Lucas Moura being brought on as well. And that's that, full time. This final is going to extra time. Somehow, Inter Milan have managed to hang on. Defensively, I guess they've been good. And towards the end, Eriksen scored and we're going to extra time. I hate this. I genuinely hate this. Okay, now this might seem like a risky move, but I'm doing it. I'm bringing on Hudson-Odoi for Pulisic. And I'll also bring on Mason Mount for Hakim Ziyech. A bit of a risky move, but Mount has been one of the top scorers in the Europa League. I think we can trust him. I think with how quickly extra time goes, the team that scores the next goal wins. I think there will be no time for the comeback. So defensively, we've got to be on point. If we concede, it'll be all over. At the same time, if we score, I think we have it in the bag. So yeah, let's keep that in mind. Here goes Kante. I want Mo Salah to make that run. Mo Salah has made the run. Come on. We're going to be spreading the Inter defense out wide. Salah looks to bring this one inwards. Still Mo Salah. Still Mo Salah. What's Werner doing running with Salah like that? That was awful movement. Come on, Werner. You got to be doing better. Kante wins the ball back for us. And here's Mateo Kovacic opening up some space. Still Kovacic strikes it really well. Handanovic with a big save. This is not ideal. This is far from ideal. Christensen has him in his back pocket there and gets the ball out brilliantly. And this could lead to something. Here's Hudson-Odoi with pace. I could look for Kovacic and maybe back to Hudson-Odoi. Yup, that's going to work out well for us. And now maybe a crossing option. Let's see what we can do here. Here's Kovacic. Big chance for the Croatian. Oh, that could have been a pen. Skriniar gets so lucky. If only Kovacic would have dived there. Here's Kovacic. Hudson-Odoi. We're spreading the play out once again. This could be the last chance for us in this one. Hudson-Odoi. Step overs to open up some space. Looks for N'Golo Kante. Now it is Mason Mount. Fake shot. Still Mount. Now again, good defending from Inter. How solid are they at the back? Barely given us any space, and with that it's full time. And this final is going all the way down to the penalties. And you guys know how bad I am with pens. This could go either way. Here we go. Penalties begin. Handanovic to take the first one for Inter Milan, and Kepa has made the save. Let's go. That is the start we needed. Come on, Mo. You got to put this one in. Salah, please. Salah, please. Nah, Salah. How do you miss that? And now it's Godin to take this one. We're going to go right now. He scores. He scores. Oh, God. Okay, Timo. You got to put this one in. Timo, please. Oh, I'm so bad with pens. I don't even know what to do. It's going to be Skriniar to score this one for Inter Milan. We've given away our advantage that we had early on. Please, Kovacic, you got to score this. And that's what I call a top-class penalty. But we had to do it with the other pens as well. And now it's De Vrij. De Vrij, you cheeky little man. De Vrij has just gone for a cheeky chip and has eliminated us basically there. And now it's Mason Mount. If we don't score this, we're out. I'm just going to pick one spot and go there. Please, Mount, score this. I green timed that penalty. I green timed it and it didn't go in. What? Nah, man. No, not this way. Not this way. We've lost the Europa League final like this. I cannot believe it. I perfectly green timed that penalty and I had aimed at the bottom left corner as well. This is a joke. This is genuinely a joke. I can't believe this has happened. We've lost the Europa League final on penalties. Heartbreak for us. Such a good season up to this point. Finishing third in the Premier League. We've built such a great foundation, but ultimately we end up trophyless. I can't believe it, especially after, coming off a season where we won the Champions League with Leverkusen, to now having gone trophyless with a club like Chelsea. That sucks. This honestly sucks. It's a tough blow to take, I'm not gonna lie, but that's what career mode is all about, I guess. You win some, you lose some. We've got to pick ourselves up, and next season we go again. This time, not in the Europa League, but in the Champions League. I don't even want to see this celebration. Fair enough, Inter, I guess. They've won the Europa League. Guys, this genuinely hurts. Penalties are just so random on FIFA that it was going to be 50-50 anyways, so can't really blame the team or anyone for that. It happens. We should have killed the game off in the 120 minutes. We didn't, and that cost us. But hopefully this will be a good learning experience. Season 2 now. The team has got even more motivation to win trophies. A tense final, care to comment? This is what I want to say. Shouldn't have let it go to penalties because we should have done much better in the first 120 minutes or even the 90 minutes for that matter. It's been a difficult finish to what has been an incredible season. 95 points in the Premier League deserves credit. We finished only third in the Premier League though, which is frustrating. But yeah, the way the season ended, it's going to be a painful blow to take. It was Arsenal who actually ended up winning the Carabao Cup on penalties against Man United 4-3, fair enough. And Man City managed to beat United in the FA Cup final as well. United losing 2 finals, which is surprising. And of course, the painful moment that we all had to endure, losing a penalty shootout to Inter Milan. This is going to hurt for a while. Anyways, now let's take a look at the Champions League and see what's happened there. City have won the competition over Liverpool. How did Bayer Leverkusen perform? Let's take a quick look and see how our former team did. After winning the Champions League last season, Leverkusen got knocked out in the round of 16 to PSG 3-1 on aggregate. Fair enough. And also, let's take a quick look and see how Leverkusen did in the Bundesliga, with, of course, Luka Modric signing for them. There you go. They finished second in the league. Not bad at all. 80 points. We did a great job there at Leverkusen. Unfortunately, at Chelsea, though, we're yet to win a trophy. Taking a look at the detailed stats of all our players this season. So, Pulisic, surprisingly, was the player that played the most games for us this season with 47. Maybe because we didn't have any other left winger in the team. We had Kovacic, Ziyech, Werner, Hakimi all having an insane amount of appearances. Now, goals-wise, Timo Werner, our top goal scorer with 29. Mo Salah climbed his way to second place with 21. How influential was he for us? Ziyech as well with 17, Tammy Abraham with 14, Mount with 10, and so on. Assist-wise, you'd be surprised to see that Ziyech overtook Kovacic towards the end with 16 assists. That takes nothing away from Kovacic, who's also had a great season with 15 assists, Pulisic with 12, Werner with 10, and so on. In terms of player growth, Billy Gilmour has taken away the accolades with +5 on his overall. He's now 75 rated. Tammy Abraham, Hudson-Odoi, Reece James and all really growing well as well. For now though, it's time for the end of season awards ceremony where we'll be highlighting some of our best players of this season. Starting off with the best transfer of the season award, and these two being your nominees in Ziyech and Timo Werner. Both big money signings, both have had a big impact at the club. It's your decision to make. Let me know in the comments who is your best transfer of this season, Werner or Ziyech. Next up, we've got best young player of the season. Now, these two nominees, I'm sure you could have guessed, in Reece James and Billy Gilmour. Reece James had a great season, a lot of important goals he scored as well, and was solid whenever called upon. Billy Gilmore as well, I think this was kind of his breakout year, played a part in some big games against City, Liverpool, Arsenal, scored in some of those games as well, so it's between the two of them. Best young player, let me know in the comment section. Moving on, time for the goal of the season award. We've got two great goals here. One was a free kick from Marcos Alonso and the other one was a volley from Timo Werner. Take a look at the goals, make your decision, and let me know in the comment section which one was your goal of the season. Marcos Alonso is actually on the pitch, and let's be honest, he's probably the best free kick taker on the pitch right now, so we're going to take this one from him. Go on, Marcus, score this. Oh my god, Marcos Alonso. He may not be good defensively, he may not be the fastest, but on free kicks, this guy is a demon. Here we go, Christian Pulisic sees Timo Werner on the volley. Oh my god, what have we just done here? Christian Pulisic with a fantastic cross, and Timo Werner has just done that. That's a potential goal of the season contender. Absolutely outrageous from Timo Werner. And finally, it's now time for the big award, the player of the season. Now, it was difficult choosing nominees for this one because there were like 3 players who I could have gone for these 2 nominees, but I've gone with Kovacic and Ziyech. Werner missing out because briefly he had a period where he wasn't scoring, whereas Kovacic and Ziyech were consistent from day one, and that's why those 2 are going to be your player of the season nominees. Kovacic was utterly incredible from that midfield. I mean, I absolutely enjoyed using him. Same with Ziyech. So it's between the 2 of them. Let me know who your player of the season was. And with that, we're wrapping up the end of season award ceremony. One final look at our season objectives as well, as we complete 4 out of our 6 objectives, which means no need to do any sort of forfeit for next season. Okay, it's now time to wrap up the season with Chelsea. First of all, I want to ask you guys in the comment section, would you rate this season as a failure or a success? In terms of like building a team for the future, I think it's been a massive success. Yes, in terms of trophies, it's been a failure. Next season, let's hope we can change that. And with that, we're going to be wrapping up season 1 with Chelsea. Soon, we're going to be beginning our new season with this club, and I can't wait to try and win trophies, the Premier League, the Champions League, everything. It's going to be a lot of fun. Drop a like if you enjoyed season 1, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll catch you all next time.